Right, so as always with me, it's a bit off the cuff, not too pre-planned, not too much winging it either. I did know I was going to do something today, but anyway, I'll try and keep the blethering to a minimum. Sorry about the moon-shaped crescent, which is, let's face it, it's basically on my boob. Was leaning over the sink to do my hair, and I've like, and I just I couldn't be bothered taking it off. That's too much stress. I'm not even seeing anyone today. I think I'm seeing my mum in a bit. So do you know what I mean? Like I'm not changing it. Anyway, that's called authenticity. So basically, what am I going to do? I am going to do reading for the weekend, today and tomorrow. It's Saturday and Sunday, so, and today is the 21st of January 2017. So I'm just going to ask for general guidance and just trust that whoever finds this is who's meant to. The first card that I picked is the Princess of Autumn. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. I'm going to see what I pick up. I'm just going to read it and then see what I pick up. Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. This is so good, guys. Have patience, don't worry. Take the time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time and money. Let's stop it there. So, and it feels very current that the one I pulled this morning, well, it wasn't this morning, it was about lunchtime, is Love Heals Fear. I pulled this last night too. The power of love can help bullies and angry people be less afraid. So I feel this is to do with what's going on in the world just now. I'm not going to name it all separately. You know, we're all aware of different things in the media that will be going on. And this is just really about like doing what you can to focus on the love. I mean, yesterday I really don't feel it's a coincidence that one of my best friends asked if I wanted to go to the cinema, and I went to see Lion. Oh my god, I was sobbing. Like, yeah, honestly, see when I even think how upset I was like, it was really sad, but I found it quite distressing at times as well. There's lots of bits in it that are just like, ooh, that give me chills, like, in a horrible way. And you know, I don't want to spoil the story for you, but you know, but this bit isn't the spoiling story. Just that basically the whole thing is about the wee boy gets lost, and then it's about how he tries to find his family when he's like older, like 25 years after he's been lost. So, oh my god, it's so fucking sad, so sad. But amazing, like amazing film. But for me, right, it's one of these films that I'm so much of an empath and I'm so sensitive. And I'm not even exaggerating. I was literally having pretty much a panic attack at the end of it. I'm not going to tell you why. But yeah, it was just like I was overwhelmed with emotions. It was a bit much. I'm not going to lie. And like there's kind of things going on in my life just now anyway that I'm sort of hanging on edge, so I was maybe doing a bit of emotional clearing. But amazing film. I think it's already been nominated for lots of awards and it should definitely win them, but I'll only be watching that once. I won't be watching that again. Maybe in years to come when it comes on the telly or something and my partner wants to watch it or something, then fine, but yeah, not anytime soon. That was certainly tugging at my heartstrings anyway. But anyway, the whole point of that was that took me away from the drama of life. It helped me escape. I felt almost instantaneously, a few minutes into the film, I felt humbled, brought to my knees in gratitude, like for things that I've been feeling shit about, like, oh, I'm not got any money, or like, I don't know, and I can't pay this or whatever, and then like you see children on the streets of India in this film, like wasting away because we've not got any food, and people carrying rocks and just being grateful for like getting like the tiniest bit of, I think it's milk in the film, or like food or that, do you know what I mean? Or not being able to get, like, there's a part in it where the wee boy really wants to get, I don't know, I think it's a kind of prawn or something, but they're really expensive. And he's like, what, will we get? He says to his brother, like, one day I will be able to buy hundreds of them. And the brother's like, I'll buy them. And it just made you think, fucking hell, do you know what I mean? There's me complaining about something that actually now doesn't seem too important. So, yeah. But I do feel very deeply, so it did really, really, really affect me. But yeah, just amazing film. Gives hope in it. And I love the Sia song in it, Never Give Up. I'd heard it before, but and I always feel like when you can put a song to a film, I never forget the film, like it really sort of takes me back there. So and when I listened to words, I was like, whoa, really connected it with definitely with my year last year. And just me in general, I'm an Aries warrior. I never give up. I might fall down and cry and what's happened to me, but I get back up. And yeah, and if people are doing wrong by me, I'll make sure justice is seeked in the best and the highest possible ways for myself and all concerned, really. But I don't let people get away with shit. Because I just see too many people letting things happen and not doing anything about it. And I can't remember the exact quote, but it always just Martin Luther King quote about, doing nothing or saying nothing when you can see something being done to somebody or groups of people is even worse than than doing something. You know what I mean? I'm losing my train of thought there, but yeah, sometimes when you know something's wrong and you're not doing anything to help, that's not great. And it's not cool. Anyway, so love heals here. Send love to the situation. So what I'm feeling here is there's something about this weekend that if you really take those leaps of faith, and I put it back, but I did actually full leap of faith as well from another deck of cards. I think it was this one. Oh, there it is. I can't wait to shut up. Leap of faith. I don't know how to say that. Aine. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So it's about, if you're feeling drawn to do something particularly related to stuff that's to do with like your hobby or your career, like for instance, like Spirit used an example with me, that I know that the more I'm consistent and present on social media, the more people will get to know me and they'll be able to see whether they like me or not, whether they resonate with me or not, and then hopefully that will attract clients for me to work with. Because up until recently I've just been hiding, and how are people meant to know whether you're their cup of tea or not if you're not even showing your skills and yourself, really? So it's just about do it, do you know what I mean? This is not the time to be afraid anymore. But just again, like what I just said last night, bearing in mind we're all very sensitive just now. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations or chemicals. So it's a fine balance, isn't it, of going for it but still being aware that you are going through, we're all going through an awakening. It doesn't matter that I've known this was coming for years, I've felt it, and definitely personally for me, I knew this year roughly was going to be quite important for me, and I still feel that for lots of areas of my life. So it's just about if I really didn't feel like doing anything like this today, or even doing any kind of card readings, because sometimes I'm just not in the mood. And it's about honouring that and not forcing yourself to do things, so you can apply that to you. But when you do sort of write things down, make a wee plan, and just get going, just don't procrastinate. They say that when I saw something recently, when you procrastinate about doing something, see if you just start and you get doing it for a few minutes. It's been proven that most people just continue to do it. It's just it's the build up of it that's the thing that stops us from doing it. So just if you can just start and intend to do it for a couple of minutes, the likeliness that you'll continue to do it for longer than that, if you've got the time to do it, is really high. And I mean, the Ace of Spring, I mean, look at this card. It just looks magical, doesn't it? Butterflies, robins, birds, blossom trees. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So yeah, I really see. I hadn't really remembered what I'd read at the start there, but that really ties in with what I was saying about hobbies and career, because it's like you might just start doing it and just think you're doing it for fun, but then it actually people start to let you know they like what you're doing, and it becomes your job. Like that's what's happened to me. Obviously, I didn't know. I mean, I've been told by other mediums that this was going to be my job, but when they told me at first, I was like, well, I don't know, is that? Yeah, the soul part of me was like, oh yeah, no, I'm here to do this. But like the sort of ego part of me that hadn't really studied much of consciousness yet, like in my early teens, was like, huh? I can't do what you're doing. Like you're like reading my mind, and like you're like talking to dead people, and you're doing, But the part of me that knew was like, actually, well, I've done that since I was a little girl, and I'm doing it now. I just felt it sounds stupid to say it now, but I know lots of people feel like this, and I certainly did. Like I just thought everybody could do what I done. I just thought everybody could feel people's emotions and yeah, know that somebody was lying when they said they were happy, and I could feel like they really weren't. I just thought everyone could do it, and lots of people can do it, but lots of people aren't as tuned in. So now I know that it's not everyone can do that. But yeah, just go for it. Just do what makes you happy. And I'm being drawn to pyrite again. When I done a live streaming the other day, I was got really drawn to this, and read it for the person, and it turns out they've actually literally just bought it for themselves the day before. So there's no such thing as coincidence, and I do tend to do things like that, especially to do with crystals. I love crystals. I used to work in a crystal shop. And yeah, so I mean the last card of there is, it's just the wee boy sitting. What's he holding? He's holding 2 apples. So I'm feeling like it's like they're saying the opportunities, the apples are opportunities. He's like biting into one, but he's like daydreaming, and he's like, I wonder if I could do this. Like, can I do this? And it's got have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. So notice that this first card has got well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing to get a push to go along. And this is talking about having a rest and planning your steps, a prudent investment of time and money. So I would really I feel like this is about taking the weekend to rejuvenate, that's a big word, sort of find your energy, do what brings you energy, like whether that is literally like just sleeping all weekend, or not doing much, or resting, or having a laugh, or spending time with people we love, or going to pictures, cinema, anything, or going for a walk. Some people get energy from going to just whatever it is that brings you energy and brings you to life. Do a bit of that, and maybe definitely find the time, I'm hearing, to write bullet points down of the goals that you want to achieve, and then just sort of prepare yourself for the week ahead, and just actually take an action on these things. Like the middle one says, it's time to take action. And we're also still in the planets going direct, so this is a really positive time. And actually, so yeah, next weekend will be really like a really key time, because we'll be on the new moon. I think that is on the new moon's on the Saturday or the Sunday, so that's a great time for starting anything new projects, new ideas, like going ahead, just sort of planting the intentions to do it, definitely, but just taking action. So yeah, I'm going to blather on too much. Because bear in mind, this is just a weekend, so I don't want it to be too long. We're going nearly getting to 15 minutes, so I'll try and keep it that. Let's see what else. This one. So it's just reiterating what I said. Let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Leave it out now. So definitely, if you find yourself having a really stressful weekend, if you found yourself having a stressful week last week, like it's Saturday today, let it go. Leave it for now. Pick up back up on Monday if you have to. Let it go. And that's quite funny, because that's exactly what I have to do. And on the back of here, we've got the simplicity card. Put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. It's not a coincidence that when I done a bit of live streaming yesterday, these are the exact cards that came up. I tell not a lie, this is the truth. And this card came up 3 times. Happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. So some of you could be having a very good weekend this weekend, and things come in unexpectedly, and that's what Uranus does. No laughing at that, guys. Come on, it gets boring. But I know, I'm just thinking of my dad now. My dad always thinks that's funny. Do you know what I think is even more funny? when astrologers say Uranus. I don't know what's really meant to be right, but I'm pretty sure it's Uranus. Okay, that's what it's called. So you can't go changing the names of planets. That's just not cool. We just all need to get over our immaturity, or laugh at it and then get over it. You know what I mean? But I feel like what I just said there, everything's going to become a lot clearer tomorrow. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do until then. Relax until then. So, do you know what I mean? It's, where's it went? Simplicity, yeah. Let go of stress, simplicity, and happy surprise. You'll know in the morning. So they're all saying, like, let it go for now. Whatever it was that was so stressful, you're maybe still, I mean, and it's funny because I'm hanging on to something that was stressing me out. But it's all sorted now. Okay, one really huge thing actually isn't, I'm a bit in limbo, but there's that. Is there anything I can do about it? No. Is it going to serve me to worry about it? No. Would it be better to just let go and chill and do things that are going to bring my cortisol levels, the stress hormone, down? Yeah, it would be very wise to do that. Like going to the pictures yesterday, although arguably crying that much probably isn't that great, but I did love it. And just, it's all about change. I mean, I'm Aries. Aries bring the change. The changes that you're going through are positive. So just know that even when it doesn't feel like they are, oh my god, they're not letting me stop. Even when it doesn't feel like they are, it's all adding up to something. Try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. Very true. Right, I'm going to stop now because I need to drink my Wonder Woman cup of tea. See? That's me. She means business and I mean business. All Aries mean business. Right, I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make this a regular thing. I might. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. But if it seems like people would prefer me to do it on Facebook Live and interact at the same time, I might do that. But I find it quite hard reading the cards and trying to talk to people at the same time. So I don't know. I'm experimenting with that just now. But I'm open to feedback. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Right. Have a lovely weekend. Love and light. Bye. And also, oh yeah, I should probably say that. That'd be wise. If you want to catch any of my channelings or sort of wisdom and like guidance on just general self-care, or I don't know, thoughts about life, shit like that, and just stuff to do with general astrology and that, find my Facebook page is Crystal Claire Visions, just the same as this, and my email address it's on the page, claireverything@gmail.com. So if you're interested in any readings, any card readings like this, which would obviously, it's different, I mean, and if you're interested, I'm thinking about trying something where I do an interactive, like I actually do the reading that I do, which is an hour and a half, and I want to do it with someone. I might do it. So we're going to have to find somebody that's really, really open and they don't mind what comes up, because obviously everyone's going to see it. But yeah, just to give people an idea of what it's like. But if you want to get an idea, you can go and look at my reviews on Facebook and you'll see what people have said. But yeah, it's an hour and a half. It is an amazing reading, and I'm not bigging myself up there. It comes through me on my channel, and it's really powerful. I often wish that I could give it to myself, and I do sometimes give myself a reading, but it's not quite the same, is it? Probably rather go to somebody else. But also I do like intuitive spiritual counselling, and because I am a counsellor, I am not graduated yet. I'm in placement, but there's some people that just call themselves a counsellor and haven't got any training at all. So when you put it in perspective like that, I'm a counsellor. I was born a counsellor, baby. And I'm a holistic coach as well, confidence coaching, self-esteem, various things, manifestation as well. Just sort of ask me. If I don't do it, I'll be soon to tell you. There's no point in me pretending I do something, getting into it, and then the person not liking it. So if I feel like it's not within my area of was going to say expertise, but we'll say skills, skills and experience, and I would just say, oh no, but I'll probably know somebody that can do it. And yeah, I suppose that's it. Oh, I'm a Reiki master too, so I do distant Reiki as well. And it's more shamanism that I do, so it's really powerful. And I pick up lots of stuff. So if you want to hear what I picked up, I can tell you. If you don't, that's fine, and you'll still get the healing. And again, people have left reviews for you to check that out. And yeah, this tea's going to get cold, so I'm going to go now. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.